what's up everybody? It's GleeCon and I am coming back at you with another one of our weekly installments of Lore of Final Fantasy. Thanks for joining me. On the last episode of this show, we completed the second gem. We restored the Gem of Fire, and we did everything needed by going into the Ice Cave and getting the Levistone to collect our very own airship. So we're now going to push to the next phase of the game. If you look at our guide, that is going to be focused on upgrading our characters to their next tier. So I think the warrior becomes a knight, for instance. This is different from what we do most days of the week. We normally have Lore of Warcraft, but I am not touching those servers with a 10-foot pole today. They've been out. I doubt I even could if I wanted to. So stay a while and listen as we get into this. We will also be working on, we've completely finished talking about some of the side factoids of the game too. So we're going to kick off, I actually have this listed, but I think we need to do the trials. I clicked the airship before, but we really should be doing the trials now. I don't know why I have next one clicked. Where do I have our characters landed? Let's find out. That's probably a good idea. We're on the Dragon Isles right now. So inside the Cardia Isles is what we need. We're basically just going to be talking to the dragons and getting some treasure. That's the goal of being in the Cardia Isles. So let's go ahead and see what's inside the first of these island entrances. So this is B1. I don't really know what it says. I don't think you fight mobs in here. So it looks like we're coming right down a stair. Maybe we're right here. So we're going to be able to get A, B, and C. So a tent, a dry ether, and a golden needle should be what we're doing. And maybe we can find some dragon friends here too. Hooray. I don't know who or what, but isn't it nice now that we have the airship? Dry ether, I'm guessing, is better than an ether. That's all I can imagine. Cool, so I don't think there's anything else in this particular tunnel. Oh, there is a dragon in here. You do not fear me. You have some spine in you, human. I don't fear you because you look like an NPC. What? I am simply trying to live my life. You send an Ochu after me, which is river fighting. So what are we going to fight? River stuff here? Okay, so also if you look at the world map, alright, well there should be 5 or 6 entrances. Alright, so if we continue along this archipelago here, there's 2 up here and 2 down here. Let's go to the 2 up here first. How about that? Can I land? Do I know how? Apparently that is not kosher. Maybe if I land right here. There we go. Okay, if I go to the top one of these, what do we got? Another dragon? Have you spoken with our king Bahamut? The Dragon King confers a great honor upon the brave. So here's the first reference in all of Final Fantasy to Bahamut. Here's another. It is customary for a dragon to venture northeast to the Citadel of Trial, so now we know we want to go there. There he must test his mettle by claiming a token of courage from within. So now we also know we want to go northeast of here to go to the trials and get a token of courage. The form the token of courage takes changes with the times. Do not let its appearance deceive you. So just a little hint about the thing. It could be, who knows, could be something completely out of left field. So just be open when you go there. Long tunnel. It takes us further down to B2. Okay, if we look here, I don't know. I don't even see this listed or on the maps. I don't see a super long tunnel. Well, what is here? Is that where Bahamut is? Maybe. Oh, look at all those cool swords. Yes, this must be... I'm guessing this is Bahamut. This is the chamber of Bahamut the Dragon King. Mind your tongue. What does it say? The Dragon King looks to measure a person's true courage. And there he is. Look how cool he looks. I am the Dragon King, Bahamut. I confer honor upon those whose strength and courage are true. Return to me with a token of your courage. Alright, so that's where we're going to come back after we get this courage thing from the northeast. We will return there, and that is how we are going to, I'm guessing, become upgraded to our better selves. Our truer, more natural selves. So cool, good to know. That's the second island taken over. Did I start my recording? I don't even remember. Okay, good. I need to get myself a drink of water. Whew. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's marsh. So we gotta be careful where we land here. Oh, the boat can't land in water? That was silly of me. Ooh, a worm. Neat. We haven't fought one of these before. How do you like 19 damage, sucker? Well, it's a good thing the whole squad fought one because they seem strong. Alright. So now, let's go. Oh, I feel like going down this way first. Okay, this wraps us around to Cave with Pots. It is a rare thing to have humans visit us here. If you are valiant warriors, you should speak with Bahamut, our king. Cool. Ah. An elixir. So we are in whatever form takes us to an elixir, which is D. So we should also be able to find a cottage and a little bit of money in this nothing to do in these pots. The dragons of the Cardian Islands have no love of senseless killing. Well, that's great. Even though I steal your stuff? Hold you to that. Alright. Oh, here's one more. Once, long ago, the Northland was filled with beautiful shrines and towering mechanical castles. So very long ago. Ah, yes. So very long ago. Okay. Oh, this is Hellfire Chasm. That is, Hellfire Chasm is one of the dungeons. That's the fire dungeon. If we want to complete, that's the second bonus dungeon. So that one's not there. My guess is, I mean, there's still some treasure chests available. Once, long ago, there was an age when man and dragon lived together. Very cool. That's it. Just an empty old cave. Cool. Yeah, you can see that one. We should have 2 more caves to enter. There's one. Okay. Is this the good cave? Because where's my cave with the treasure chests? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, we get 27,500 gil, another 2,000, another 1,450. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. More. Only the truly brave can obtain a token of their courage. I think it's like the rat's tail. Another 1,500. Another. So this is just a dragon horde. 9,500. That's going to really help us with 1 X potion with what we're about to do, which is go to the town of Gaia or whatever and prep up. Okay. We're gonna squat up. I don't know. I don't know cool words or things. Okay, so was that it? If we look at the map, it looks like, yeah, the rest was all gold plus an X potion. Alright, cool. We're ready to rock and roll now. Okay, we did the airship, right? Yeah. So the trials now. Okay. So it says we should do the Citadel of Trials, and then that's going to unlock the changes for the class, and then ultimately we will be going to then go shopping. So I guess, why shop yet, right? Okay. So it says you can go to Gaia, but if you look at the water area, screw it. You know, I feel like we can wait since we're gonna organically go to Gaia soon anyway. It's the Citadel of Ordeal, by the way, another way to talk about it. You'll have to find a safe place to land. The small green patch across the water to the north seems good, but you'll have a long walk. It's actually far to the east of the castle. Take several tents. Dock in front of the short river. Okay, so anyway, we know it's to the northeast of here, so let's kind of explore. So that's probably it. So they're saying, oh, you could... I guess if we went here, then we would be walking all the way up through the desert. Okay. Or if I went somewhere around there, it's actually not that far. Like if we park right here, because then we could take our little canoe. It's just hard to land correctly. So fast. Why? Why can't I actually physically land on these grids anywhere? Yeah, you could go here, but then where are you even gonna go? Okay, if you went right there, you would actually go all the way around. Whoa, through there. Okay, can I land here? Because that looks not that bad. Okay, looks not. Right here. Probably not. Alright, so it does look like this little area where we travel through the desert is the best. I don't have to go all the way down there or anything now. That's extreme. This looks promising right there. I don't think it's true. Alright, so that appears to be the best place for us to land, is to go that way. A desert Beretta. Yeah, he's strong. Yikes. Okay. 90 damage? What on God's green earth? 90 to my tank. What, is he gonna one-shot anybody else? Oh. Thank gosh for the crit, because that was extreme. 1 gil? What is that? Alright, I'm healing up after, like, every fight now. We can't be messing around. Ridiculous. Hopefully we don't fight very many more of those. That was extreme. Okay, we gotta cross the desert. Don't do it. What? 79 to her. Jeez, why? 2 Ochus and a Hydra. What? We couldn't even kill the Ochu outright? Oh, no. 90 damage? What is up with the redonkulously... So, this is probably trying to make an argument for, hey, maybe you should have gone to... That's what they're saying. They're like, you should actually use... This is where you should use tents, because they're going to beat you up. Okay. I mean, we're going to get more good money. Okay. Jeez, he got pummeled. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jeez. I mean, the tent is mostly going to be for my white mage. Okay, 3rd fight on this journey. 2 were-tigers. Were-tigers were... Okay, good. So finally we get our first thing that's, like, reasonably priced. Nice, okay. Not too bad. Not too bad on the money either. 4th fight. Fine. Give me were-tigers. I'll take that. I just can't handle that. Everything else. Actually, the Ochu and Hydra aren't that bad either. Or not, is that... Oh, I went the wrong way! Okay, we got a preemptive strike. That's good. Nice crit on him. I'm being a little bit more risky since I got a preemptive strike instead of... Okay, yeah, these guys are river fiends, so just a slightly stronger combination from the river. Okay. Sphinxes, 4 of them. Ow. Ow. Not fair that we fought 4 of these bad boys. Okay. That was a nice hit. Good. Okay. I guess this is just our life now. We just fight. Oh, gosh. We just get into these big fights, and I mean, I guess we're getting. I mean, I don't know. We still have plenty of areas in the game we haven't explored, so it could get worse. Okay, now you go across the river in your canoe, so you need both. Oh, this is Sabretooth. We haven't fought one of those. You dirty rat. Nice. I mean, have us level up, why not? How about that? Now, I don't know if our levels reset when we become... Okay, we made it to the Citadel of Trials. Alright, cool. First floor. There's an old man. We need the crown that we got by defeating the evil Dark King. So if somehow you came here first... Actually, you couldn't even get here. I don't even know how you were supposed to have gotten here before. So it's just more of a lore perspective. Powerful magic users dwell... Yeah, I can't really see. Yes, this no blaze. We can't really do it. All right, so we've got to save in game. Looks like we're maybe going to the top left, and that'll take us to floor 2. I can't really. If we look at this thing and we zoom in, there you go. Yeah, where's the? There's 4 towers. I guess to the top left is going. I don't know. Who can say? You come bearing the crown, I see. Your fortitude cannot be questioned. Indeed not. Very well, I shall grant you the right to undergo the trials. Go now. Sit upon the throne. Your courage will be put to the test. If true courage dwells within you, you will find proof of it here. Okay, so... Cool. Save state here. Oh, we have to come out of the top. Maybe he was blocking it. Now we come here. Now we sit upon the throne. That takes us to the 2nd floor. Fine. Alright, so floor 2. Yikes. Alright, so here, if you look here, we start here at the throne. There's no treasures here. Oh, it is. There is a treasure in A. So where did we start? Okay, it looks like we're kind of, yeah, we're dead in the center. So what is it, little portals? Yes. But we do need to work our way up there. Ultimately, we need to get to this floor. All right, let's just, I guess, just see how it goes. Okay, so we have a little portal. That takes us right there. Okay, so this one should just wrap around. No options. Alright, so... always choose the lowest column. So that's what they're saying. The rule is just always choose the lowest column. Okay, so like don't choose the top one there. If you want to not get lost. Okay. I can get with that rule. That was a long walk. So far. Okay, we're at this branching path. Maybe right here. So either way. Ah, I see. So if we choose the lowest one, it would be that one. So we need to walk over. This should be where we can get our treasure chest too. A Minotaur zombie. So I guess what they're showing us is the first step of this process. I forgot to use the 10. First step of this process is a maze. I knew we were gonna have to fight something. A clay golem. Ooh, 62 damage. That ain't that bad. Cool. Alright, I'll fight one clay golem. Oops, I almost forgot to loot it. Just called gauntlets? Maybe you can't wear those? Why not? Why can't we wear no gauntlets? The gloves that cost Thundara when used. Who can use them? Maybe you have to be a knight to... Actually, they can't use them. Alright, so I bet you they require... No. I bet you they require... But either way, now we have Thundara usable in battle. So, watch, let's try this. Now I need to be taking these gauntlets. Yeah. That's a lameness. Now she can start using... Oh, it doesn't really do a lot, but... Okay. Still, it's better than what she would have otherwise done. Okay. Okay. Lame. Now I feel like we're weak enough that... I don't need her to use them. I need to put those gauntlets at the top of the item list, though. To help myself out. Dang it. I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay. So, first of all, let's do some healing. And then let's do... Let's see, I think I should be able to switch the gauntlets to the top. The regular potion? Sure, why not? Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, I think that's the lowest one. Alright, I think this brought us to the stairs. Perfect. Alright, save state. We're in the 3rd floor now. Alright, so if we look at this bad boy, we're just going to get chests along the way. So I love that. The last one being what we need. Okay, everything looks good. We can find those gauntlets. Healing staff is also good because that lets you just spam heal. That's great. That's so good. And then we need the rat's tail. When we fight the zombie dragon, should be fine. Nothing special about it. Alright, so cool. Wait, I don't want GOG going on right now. Alright, so this looks like a pretty straightforward just go. Now it's not a maze. We just had to get to that little maze in the middle. Fights are tough, but a horned devil. But we're on the last floor, and oh, that's not bad at all. And we now have free Thundara whenever we want. I love that. Especially since she can't do a gosh darn thing. And pretty soon we're going to have free heal too, so the two of them are always going to have something to do. Which I just love. Oopsie daisy. Alright, more Horned Devils. Honestly, this has been easier than anything we've done lately. The mobs are stronger, but the, like, length and... I don't know what you want to call it, the... time needed. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy. I don't know what their specialty is. Do they afflict you, other than the fact that their defense is pretty good? I haven't seen them inflicting us with anything. Okay. Him with his Ice Brand, he's ready to rock and roll. Oh, what the heck? Nightmares? Ouch. Okay, they're strong. They're strong damage. There you go. Offense isn't too bad. I mean, defense. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so is that healing staff? It is not better for actual equipment, but it is... No, dang it, I messed that up. You don't press the sort button. Okay, so we need oh. Come on. This needs to be at the top. And then this one we can go with the healing staff. So now, let's test it out, our new battle strategy. So now, she will be using healing staff, and he will be using gauntlets if they're not doing something stronger. No! Thank goodness, I think that like knocks you out of the fight, which makes you not get any... Yeah, look at that. Huh. Just constantly keep the team healed. I love it. That's just a complete game changer. Infinite free healing. Infinite. She doesn't need the heal right now, so because we're all pretty much at full life. Oh, look at that. 1998? Tell me, where were you? Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna just use these items. See what happens with the mummies and king mummies now. Oh my gosh, look at that. Life is so much better. This, in addition to us about to get our class change, the whole game just changed. We just... Lee Khan, level up. +4 HP for the rogue. He's stronger and better at running. And Gleezy gained 30 HP, 7 MP. She's better at magic, she's better at running. And Glebo gained 23 HP, 20 MP. Better at magic. He's tougher. Got the ruby armlet, huh? That's worse armor than my flame mail. Now if I put it on him... Yeah, there we go. So, he is... upgraded his armor now. Ice Brand. Another one? Yeah, I already have that. Can he wear it? Can he use it? He cannot use Ice Brand, but when he becomes a ninja very soon, he will be able to. Steel gloves. Those are worse than what we have already. Okay. I'll take it. Hello, Horned Devil. This is my life now. we do the same thing. Now, our options will be better and better as we see now. That also makes it to where now she can focus exclusively on like support magic for tougher fights. She can focus on rezzing without worrying, status removal. Oh yeah. Cooked. Gleeman caught up with 27 HP. He does more damage. A cottage. A little bit of money. A lot more money. Alright, here we go. Let's just do a save on here, but like they said, like the man said, this is most likely... Oh. This dragon thing is gonna be fine. Don't you attack me, you fool. Every time I see that free healing, I just... giggle inside. And the free bolting? Oh. Using gauntlets like Zeus over here. You got a rat's tail. Bunga bunga bunga. Love it. But to escape, you have to fight, oh, double dragon zombies. I'm tempted, but I'm just gonna keep the train going here. I'm not even gonna do anything special. Oh my god. Why would you punch her right in the face? Nothing. They're nothing to me. The game is easy now. Alright, we can get out of here, and now I'll go back and talk to Bahamut. Oh, we have to walk all the way back to our ship, though. Alright, so we have the thing. When they're defeated, go back to the airship, and then go back to Bahamut, and then this will give us our class change. And now we're going to fly around and... we need to go to all the old towns and find the old spells. Which is just perfect. So, and that's before going to Gaia. So we have a little bit of backtracking, but that was... First of all, that was way easier than I anticipated. The Citadel of Trials was just better. And this is, honestly, I would argue these two items are almost more impactful than what's about to happen to us. Ooh. So these were-tigers are poisoning. Right? Now she can use Poisana. Okay. Alright. And we're getting... I was worried about the amount of money that we have, but we're just getting more and more. Like, we're up to 267,000. I think I anticipated... I don't even know how much we're really going to need. I'm trying to remember where we go. I'm gonna try to just take a guess. I actually kind of want those were-tigers dead more than anything else. Ow. Yeah, get that guy gone. So that should kill the lesser tiger, because that's an old school guy at this point. Okay. I'm just gonna have him attack at this, because that's not bad either. Yeah, that's it. We're pretty... Oh, man, he got poisoned right at the end. You turd. $3,000 gil just from that. See, now this is what we're now doing. It's all for that. Okay. Perfect. But yeah, we had to travel across the desert. I'm remembering. Couple wyverns. But, you know, what it does also is it makes this game, once you get, like, things like this, there's, like, no strategy anymore. This is, other than when you want to go all out and you're choosing, like, which order to apply buffs, this game is not deep. It does not have a deep. 100 gil? What is up with these poor behind desert creatures? 1 gil? 100 gil? I think that little desert thing had, the terrapin had was worth 1 gil. Yeah, this guy? Ow. Maybe he is gonna be better at, like, weak against magic, maybe, because that seems to hurt him a pretty good amount. Yeah. So that's the Desert Beretta's weakness. Yeah, 1 gil, 650 XP. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna go to those desert islands. That was the arch. What the? We gotta look and see. Okay. Yes, that's the cave we were at. Alright, we need the one that's sort of I think it is this one. I actually don't remember. Is it this one? It's whichever one has the super long. No, it's not this one. And this one. The second one is a. That's the. I think the second one is the. I don't know. Maybe it is this one. Yes, it is. I remembered that it was one that had 2 holes. I mean, don't we all have 2 holes? Or more?
Long has it been since men of courage stood before me. Your bravery would seem worthy of consideration.
Yeah, I have a rat's tail. Can't you tell how brave I am?
The rat's tail you carry is a fitting token of courage and strength. So be it. I shall honor you with titles befitting your valor. Shooting out of my wings.
Yeah, look at us now. We got a knight, a ninja, a white wizard, and a black wizard. Dope. Just straight dope.
Restore the crystals to grace.
Awesome. We are awesome now. Now, if I really wanted to look at his gloves, now I can wear the gauntlets, but they're exactly the same strength as the mithril gloves, so why would I take them away from my people? Yeah, he already could equip the knives, but now the old ninja here, he can go with the flame brand. He also now can wear better shields. He can wear the ice shield. He can now equip better helmets. Oh yeah, better armor? Oh yes, please. Now, do I want... I'm gonna just let him have the mithril gloves too. So his defense is shooting up now that he's a ninja. He's almost as good as the knight. She can't use any better... But now she can take that ruby armlet. And other than that, look at him. He looks silly. He's a silly boy. Okay, so he's the only one that didn't get an equipment upgrade because of this. Oh yeah, but we're all about to go get magic upgrades. So now, the goal is to fly town by town to relearn the different spells. So I've got to kind of try to think about the different order of magic before we head back out into the world. Right? Ochu! Look at us. Oh my gosh, I love our new setup. Okay, so if we look at the map, we need to go here first. So we're going to go south until we hit land and then head east. we need to go back. Plus, that's also going to be where we... stay at the inn to get our first... Not first, but... To get our first level magic, yes. Okay, so first off, let's go stay at the cheapest inn in the game. My favorite. Would I like to pay 30 gil? Yes, I would. Okay, and we shouldn't really have to spend any more gil before we max out all of our magic. Love it. Oh my gosh. Look how we have just totally upped our game here. We're level 32. Oh, let's go shopping. First, white magic. Okay, so we need cure for my homeboy. He can't use diamond, protect, and blink. Yeah. So now he's gained all the level 1 magic. And now for my ninja homeboy, he can use them all. Which one does he not have? He does not have focus. Oh, because it doesn't do anything, I don't think. So definitely fire. Definitely thunder. Yeah, because what's focus even do? Compared to sleep? I guess I'll give him... No, I'm going to do focus just so that I can have all the magic in the game, but that's kind of useless. It's my understanding. What is this person? Oh, I already know about Matoya. We already helped her. Her dancing brooms. Oh, yes. Let me just save. I feel like I get into a little hyper state. Alright, now we need to go talk to the second, which is the pirates, right? So looking at the map, yeah, if we head due east, we should see, we crossed that bridge, we walked along the world here, and we made our way over to Cornelia eventually. Yes, right here. And this is where the second batch of magic and stuff, Pravoka, not Cornelia. Cornelia was the beginning. Pravoka. Okay, so here is black magic. Blizzard, dark, temper. Alright, we definitely want temper on him, for sure. He doesn't have dark. So, fine, I'll do it, even though I don't think it actually does anything. Do I want a second slow? Or a second blizzard? I'm gonna go with slow, because he could always just have an ice sword. That's probably gonna be better than a singular blizzard for him. Okay, where's the white magic? There we go. Okay, so for him, he can have all four. Neither has Blindna, Silent. No, Null Shock we definitely want him to have. Invisibility is probably also good. So then Silence, which she has, and I guess I'll give him Blindna, even though it doesn't really matter, just so that we technically have every kind of magic. He's not going to be using most of those spells anyway. And notice our money, we're at 269k right now. We can always sell some of our stuff. Yeah, dude. Oh yes, please, pack of wolves, fight us. I'll use these gauntlets anyway. Now, I'm not going to buy any equipment because I feel like the equipment is going to sort of lend itself to... Okay, so once we got the ship, oops, then we sailed down to the Elven Kingdom, which is where we got our third tier of magic. Okay, pretty sure. Then this was the dwarves, we blew ourselves open, and then we were able to get to Melmond, followed by Crescent City. So that's the order of operations we have to go to. And after Crescent City, we went up and got the desert right there. That's where we left our ship. Okay, so anyway. So now we go down across the ocean to the elves. That would have been our third tier. And maybe that's levels 3 and 4. I don't remember. Okay, so here's the Elven Kingdom. Perfect. This is Elfheim. I think this is level 3 and 4 magic. Okay, this is... yeah, level 3 magic. Fyra, Hold, Thundara, Fokara. So definitely let's give him Fyra and Thundara, and then I guess I'll give him Fokara, just so that I have somebody that has it. Again, it doesn't really matter with him. Okay, I see white magic across the way. This is level 3 magic. I'm pretty sure level 4 magic is also here. Definitely Kira. He cannot use Diara. Null Blaze 100%, which she didn't have that one. So now... oh, he can't have heal either. So he can't even have all 3. Lame. Yalambo. Okay, so that's level 3 magic. Now we need to work our way to level 4 magic. Hello. The elves will teach us level 4. Whoops. Hello, elves. How are you? Great. I am fine as well. Alright, he can't use level 4. That's it. He is now maxed out of magic in the game, little loser. Now he can use some. Well, haste for sure. Lazara maybe, because that gives him a I hit everything. Now, he has Sleepra. I'll give him Confuse, just to throw it. So, ah, look at that ninja. So that's level 3 and 4 magic. We've already tapped out on our Paladin. And now we want to look at level 5 magic, which I think is up here in Melmond. I think that's where we're going. So if you go up to the sea... that's that little place. Yep, then we blasted our way through here. And here we go. Here's the little... town of Melmond. Okay, and this is where we should be able to find level 5 magic. Okay. Kiraga, Diaga. Yeah, so she already... we just didn't do Diaga, but he can't... he's already tapped out, so no level 5, but level 5 black, I think we can. He can't learn that, but he can learn Teleport now. Because he has Firaga and Slowra, so now we can add Teleport. So there wasn't no reason that we came here. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in this town. So that was level 5? Let's see. Yeah, that's 5. We should be up to 6. So 6 would be Crescent City. Or whatever it's called. So now we're gonna go out west until we wrap back around and then head down close to where we hit our boat. Okay. Yep, here's where we originally kind of walked. Here's Crescent City. And look, we can land here. Isn't that nice of them? How nice. This, I believe, just has 1 level of magic. Which is level 6. I don't even know that it has all of it. Okay, so. Stona. Now she can learn Exit. So now she can learn the ability. She got her final level 6. So now we can exit from dungeons, thank goodness. Yeah, and he can't. Yeah, we got everything we need from here. Right? Wait, let me double check that. Yeah, he already has 3. Okay, cool. There you go, we've now caught up. We bought all of the current spells. Where are we at? We're at 239, so we did spend a pretty decent amount of money, but we've got everybody caught up. Okay. Now let's take a peek at, now that we have everything, the next part point is to go to Gaia. So now we're going to do the Crystal of Water. So we have 2 chunks of game left. We are about halfway through today's episode. We have the Crystal of Water, which we'll start working on now. But actually, it's going to be the grind. So it says, with new powers and resolve, the Light Warriors open the door to their greatest challenge yet. From the towns on Onrak and Gaia come many rumors of fantastic machines, a shrine that sank with the coming of the Fiend of Water, and of robots that fall from the sky. So we're actually going to hit up both of the 2 remaining towns right now, and look at the Desert Caravan before we hit the Sunken Shrine, which is the water area. There's nothing we need to really get there. Getting the airship was that thing. All right, so Gaia is in a narrow mountain valley. That's the Onrak region. Protected from the troubles of the wide open world, accessible only by airship. You'll learn from the townspeople that outsiders call it the Eye of the Hawk because the continent is shaped like a hawk's head. Perfect. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now is we're going to go look at the hawk's head. So we're going to fly due south. And this should allow us to reach... There you go. So this is this isolated valley. So if you were exploring, you'd have been able to go to Gaia here. Okay, so if we look at what can we get here in Gaia, there are 2 levels of white magic for 7. And 3 of the 4 level 8 white magic. Or actually, all of the level 8 spells are here. Each are 60k. So to get all 5, we're going to need 300k. So we're going to have to do some money. We also need to look at different gil for our gear. 30k for each of the 2. So we need Kiraja and Diaja, Blizzaga, probably Break, Saber and Blind. We definitely want Healaga and Saber. I think the other 2, Blind and Null Death, are pretty lame. So basically, we're going to be saving ourselves when we go there. We just need 60k. Because there's nothing else to really buy when we go to Onrak. So let's go to Gaia. And now that we're here, let's just see. The first thing I guess we should do is go to the armor shop. Let's talk to the people of the town as well. This is Gaia. Outsiders often call our town the Eye of the Hawk. To our south is an ancient city known as the Wing of the Hawk. So I'm guessing that's the other town? Have you visited the Wing of the Hawk? I can't understand a word they say there. Okay. Maybe you need a special thing to understand them? My dad was always telling me how the castle to the west was a place to test your courage. Yeah, we already went there and did that. A fairy was living in our spring, but I haven't seen her lately. I wonder what's happened to her. Another thing that we're going to need to know. Somehow we need to find out what's going on with that fairy. I saw a shining light flying to the west in the night sky. I know I saw it. Okay, so we're going to need to go to the west. The night sky. Good to know. Okay, we already did that guy. Alright. If we go to the north here, there's our item shop. Well, what is this? What do they have for sale? Oops. Just some of the stuff we already have. Nothing I'm gonna spend money on. There was a scholar studying the Lufinian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. So that's probably the Wing of the Hawk, is that Lufinian scholar. So it's something to keep. Maybe we'll learn his name, maybe we'll learn where he is. Here is the weapon shop. I guess we're going here first. Cat Claws for 52k is the only thing we need from here. But it is the best weapon in the game for our mage, our wizard. So he is wearing that. Meanwhile, for armor, he can now get that ruby. So we want the ruby ring, And I'm thinking, now if we buy all 4, that took a lot of our money. Because it's actually better than the gloves. So it's a temporary boost for everybody. And it protects you from instant death. So it's a big boost for them. So while it's probably a little bit of a waste of money, we need to kind of grind out a little bit. So I'm actually not that... Oh, so I bought the ruby armlet. So that was for him. He can now replace his armlet too. Now, if I wanted to save some grinding, I could sell. But I kind of don't even care about replacing the grinding. We need to grind. I don't believe it. You're outsiders, aren't you? How did you make it this high up in the mountains? What, can you fly or something? Nah, that's impossible. Right? Okay, I'm not going to stay here. But just as a frame of reference, it will be $500. If I want to stay in this inn. How much do you want to save money? Do you get up and fly? No. Oh look, there's a broom. Busy, busy, busy. Swish, swisheree. There's a witch. That broom's always trying to weasel its way out of its chores. I don't know what to do with it. So she's like that other witch lady. Alright, here is our level 7 magic. Oh, we're not high enough physical level to actually learn the level 7 magic. So there's another reason why the grinding is necessary. Okay, so we need 60k, which we actually have 60k already. Oh. So we can't. Let's actually look that up. Final Fantasy 1 required levels to use magic. So we got some straight grinding to do. Alright, we have to get level 39 to get 33 for 7s, 39s for 8s. Wow, we got here without even being that high. We're close, we're 32. Alright, well, there's no point to even look at that anymore. Let's just go out and fight. How much? What's our XP looking like? We need... He's the lowest one, so we need about 5,000 XP. So maybe we need to instead, maybe this is a good time to pause and look at the Earthgift Shrine. We need to look there. So it's located between Castle Cornelia and the Chaos Shrine. And we're going to get to some nice things. So there are 4... So the things that we want... So floor 1... If you notice, I mean, I feel like we try it out. Let's try it out, see how it is, because now that we have to grind, let's grind effectively. Ultimately, we need to get at least 2 of the bosses. I don't care about the Dry Ether and the X Potion, but we are going to need... We'll need to run through it 4 times to fight all 4 bosses. So, let's go for it. Let's just see what happens if we do Earthgift Shrine. I feel like we're pivoting here today. And this is gonna help us level up. So, it looks, they said if it's between Cornelia Castle and here, so it's somewhere around here. I think maybe right there. So we're gonna fly up and over. And maybe we can... I mean, I don't know how long it takes us to get through a shrine. Alright, so we made it up. I guess over is a little... Oh. A zooming process there. Alright. I don't know where I am. I don't know. That's the little marsh shrine, I think. Ah, yes, that's where we spent the majority of our life grinding. So this is the... Wait a minute. That's the Elven Kingdom. How do I zoom back out? To the north. I don't see Earthgift Shrine even listed. Alright, so... Is this it right here? Yes. Alright, let's find out what this... This is where, when we beat the first demon, they were like, huh? The stink went away, say. I took a cake inside. It was lipping over with gruesome monsters. I'd stay out if I were you. Okay. What is going on? Why can't I move? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, because I'm an idiot. Alright, so let's see what we got here. The first floor... We're either going to be here or here. There are 2 treasures either way you go. And on floor 1, there's not really anything I particularly need. I don't know what Kempoki is. Okay, so... Kind of weird. Guess let's just find out. Let's just kind of go and see. Let's save state. Haven't saved in a little while. Alright, we got a chest. White curtain. So what is that? Is that a thing? Oh, it's an item. Okay. Alright, so now though we know we're in this area. There are 2 more chests if we go down there. And the exit is to the top left. So let's go ahead and get the other 2 chests. Why not, right? Dang it. Oh. What? Okay. And then we'll come back up. Oh. Okay, Gloom Widows. Fine. Okay, and now we know what we can do each time, too. Like, we're golden. Oh, yeah. Let's do this for real. Love it. Just love it. I mean, this one should be the easiest one, right? Okay. Got a high potion. Okay, if we look at that... Yeah, I didn't get a chest. Alright, so we should be able to go up and find the exit this way. Let's see. Whoa, wild knacks. And we got sneak attacked. What is a wild knack? So these are, notice, like, not mobs we've been fighting before, and when we read the bestiary, this is not on there. So, now we're just fighting jerks. At least these things are weak, but they're fast as heck. Ooh, look at his shield. Love it. Bunch of ice branders. awesome. Will you guys die to that? Yeah. Okay, we got about 500 XP, so that's about 10% of what we need. Alright, so now we're on B2. Maybe this is the one where there's no... Like, not... Yeah, this is the linear one. So blue curtain, it must be like white curtain, where these are all probably just disposable items. Fine. Okay, B3, so we got desert. Pick a direction and wander, keep an eye out for a formation of 3 trees. Okay, so that's it. I'm just gonna pick to the right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they form directional arrows intended to guide you to the exit. Keep following the arrows until you find some oasis-looking thing. There you go. Okay, so now we're in B4. This is the forest. You need to go around. Oh, you can spot the exit, but you need to go a long way to get it. Alright, this is where we're... I see. We're gonna have to work our way around. What are the potential treasures? What the heck is an elven cloak? I don't know. I guess I don't really super duper care. I'll look it up. Final Fantasy 1 Elven Cloak. Oh. Oh, so it is a good thing. So we do want to get these treasure chests on this floor. Okay. So, there we go. It's actually, it looks like it's kind of linear, because we need to make our way there. Alright, so we're going to skip the first fork and go to the end, and when we get to the second fork, we want to go left if we want to get a treasure chest. Cool. Considering we have to do this dungeon 4 times, and these mobs are mandatory. Cool. Okay. And... this is the last floor before we fight the boss floor. What's our time right now? How are we doing? Okay, we're fine. We might be able to run this all 4 times. This honestly will go faster for us each time. This one wasn't bad. Yeah, it's fine. This actually, we might actually want to do Marith's. I don't know what the silver apple is. Doesn't sound like a... Oh, and you fight random mobs? Oh yeah, let's see what our cat's claw guy does. 39. She needs a new weapon. She probably won't ever get one. Yeah, they're blocking the way, so... I'll take some soldiers. Yeah, it's just annoying that we have to run these dungeons 4 times in a row. Yeah, look at those cat claws. Desert Peds. Alright, let's see what we got here. Just gonna try to attack. Okay. Love it. And I really want that elven cloak. Now that it sounds like it is a shield for our people down there. Will it be better than a ring? I don't know. Oh, this guy was a desert pede? You thought I was a soldier. Haha. Dang it, I knew they were gonna have some healing people. I mean, some poisoners. Yeah, I guess I should just use the antidotes, since I got a bunch. Nope, dang it, I shouldn't have fought that dude. Ugh. Why are they here? Okay. The downside is these mobs are not strong. They're not helping us level up. They're not gonna hit our 5k. I mean, I think we'll probably level up once when we get out of all this, and we can at least go back and learn those level 7 magics. Also not getting a lot of good money. She should actually be using that. He's actually kind of strong. Switch to that next time. These dumb scourgers. I should have been coming after this place way earlier. Alright, what do we want here? We need to kind of go to the northern path. Okay. This is good though because this is going to help us with our bestiary. Yeah, see, she can use that. I don't know if she's 543. Yeah, get him. Oh, see, it is based on your intelligence. So, it's worse he's worse, she's worse. Gotcha. Alright, she's got to stick to healing, I guess. Okay. Got an ether. I'm guessing we just continue the way we're going. Yeah, go back. Now we wrap up. This next time, there's nothing to the left. So we want to keep going straight north, skipping all the paths because that will give us another treasure chance. Okay, so we go back here. Keep going north. I mean, honestly, this isn't even bad. Let's use the healing. 409, my people are just too good. Marilis, I'm guessing, is going to be a little better for us. 900 gil. Take it. This, honestly, is the worst part of this whole thing. Everything else has been really quick. This forest is what this stupid dungeon is going to slow you down on. Perfect. You guys thought you were doing 1 damage to us at a time? Well, we erased all of that. So we will need to mandatorily do this. I mean, if I don't care about the bestiary, and I kind of don't if I'm being real, then what I need is we'll have to do this at least twice. If I want to come do this for leveling purposes, even though this is not good leveling, it's not good bang for our buck in terms of like time for fighting. Hang on. Get your poison needle out of my face. You're lucky you didn't hurt me. I'd have been so mad. That guy's moving. I wonder if he would have been better if he healed. Yeah, so all the servers and everything down. We're going to resume our retail tomorrow. Yesterday we had kind of a long video on lore of Warcraft. Yeah, there we go. Yes! So, they said it's like a shield. Okay, it's worse than my actual shield. Which means it's going to be worse than his actual shield. But they don't even have one. So that is so dope. That is godly. That's worth running this whole dungeon a second time just for that. Unless you can't get it more than once. You might not be able to get it more than once. Either way, we got one right there. That's a good start. She basically just became like a barely one step worse than our ninja. Love it. This is just not a lot of money. Okay, now we gotta go this way. More Gloom Widows, huh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess if the XP is not gonna do it for us, money's okay. One Black Goblin. I think these are, like, supposed to be mobs pulled from other games in the series. Alright, okay, so we now go through here, skip everything. We're gonna just go straight up, just keep going, ignoring everything, go as far west as we can. Okay. I should have used the... Anytime it's more than 4, that should just be like an automatic. We're using the... Because now I've bought myself a second round. Even if it's just pushing buttons. You little black goblins. 1500... Okay, with that one we gotta fight. Ambushed? How? So yeah, we're gonna be making our last foray, or our last character. In our retail vanilla squad, moving forward, which is going to be our warrior, and it is going to be an orc, and it's going to be a blacksmith, and we're going to work on all of that stuff. We're going to send it into the barons. We need to be at the top of the 2 of these guys. I gotta tell you, having a map is nice. It saves us a lot of time. Because otherwise, if this was more like a maze, that would be annoying. Like a... Red Fang is not worth it. So now we'll have to check when we run this the second time. Because this is boring enough, I can already tell you right now. I do not think I want to run this all 4 times just to fight all 4 bosses. Sounds lame. We only want the bosses that are gonna... result in us getting the gear that we want, that's only available, like the Elven Cape or whatever. That's gear that is unique to this dungeon. So, and it's very useful, as you saw. It's one of the only ways you can get a shield item for a wizard this early. But when we run this the second time, we'll be able to check these chests and see, are they going to be available again, or is it like every other dungeon where you run it once and it's you're cooked? Probably. That's probably my guess, and we'll be able to tell right away, because as soon as we come upon an open treasure chest, we can just stop looking. Eh. I think we're getting close to the end. Yeah, we made our way down here. Okay, so then this is gonna be... Yep, we're just gonna continue making our way down until we get to the end. What is this? Can't read it. Doesn't let us. It's a nameless gravestone. A single gravestone in the woods here. This is the final floor before the boss floor. I don't know what's on the boss floor. Maybe we just get to pick a boss? That'd be cool. Honestly, this has been easy. Okay, so when you get to... I'm leaving that up because it's useful. Alright, so we get to pick. Fixed layout, no random encounters. There's one treasure chest that's blocked by one of the bosses that's a mega elixir. All 4 new bosses reside on this level, so yeah, if you look up here, mega elixir, where? I don't know. Enter a room, approach, run, press A, then you're forced to exit. So if you want the mega elixir, you're gonna have to deal with that accordingly. We want... There's the Bard's Tunic. If we fight the two-headed dragon. These are a dry ether and an X potion, which who cares? And then the Cerberus is gonna give us the Kotetsu or Kotetsu. So let's go to the northwest room. And then the other one will be the southwest room. Those are the 2 that we need to do this. Okay, so that's the southwest room. That's the Cerberus. We want to go to the northwest room. It says no random encounters, so... there's the chest. Or whatever. I don't know what you do in there. But this is the northwest room. Ah, and he has a chest. Let's see what he gives us. There are none who can stop me in all of creation. You too shall fall before me. Let's find out. No! Ah! I fought the wrong boss. Oh no! I got west from east messed up. You've got to be kidding me. I'll save state right there. Where was I right here? No, we only did it at the beginning. Cooked. Cooked, I say. What happens if we run? I wonder if I run, can I... Oh, he's healing himself. Okay. Alright, lame. Well, we are now doing this 3 times. Bummer. Big fat bummer. Ow. I mean, I'm not even really buffing up because this has been such a weak dungeon. They're gonna kill us? Sure did. Alright, so I'm gonna load state on that one again. Alright. Jeez. So don't bother running. Heroes himself. Back to full. Okay, 61 damage. 172. To 35. 300. Now he's basically taking most of that. So now we're back to 131. 133. So 230. 261. 364. He's gonna heal it off. So like 190 plus what I lost track just now. Don't you earthquake us. That's fine. I don't even know, like, I'm pulling my punches. That's what I don't... Please make it miss. If it doesn't miss all... Yes, thank goodness. Come on. How much life does this guy have? Jeez. I mean, we are hitting him for very weak amounts of damage, but we've hit him a lot. Yikes! Okay, alright, so now reverse this whole thing. Okay, now we're gonna get... I have no magic points? Oh, because I need to start leveling up to gain magic. You gotta be kidding me. Same thing as him. Oh. And she doesn't have Null Blaze. What can she really do? Alright, I guess she's gonna go on the item. Then he can do, like, haste on these guys. To start making them stronger. What else can we really do, you know? This dungeon, other than fighting these bosses, are not going to do anything to us. Now he can haste the ninja, too. Nice. Okay. I mean, I guess she could do some protection or something, but if he's gonna do Blaze, that's the one thing I don't... Now maybe I'll temper them also. $14. Yeah. And I like that half the time he cures himself. Nice. Look at that. 300 damage after they get double buffed like that. So he can't keep up with it. He couldn't keep up with their damage before. Now he really can't. 564? Heck yeah. I guess maybe I'll go to haste myself? Yeah. Look at that. His healing's out of control. I cannot believe he's still... I think he can use Saber, but I don't think I have that spell. This dude. This dude. Okay. I wonder if he's better at... Jeez. How much life does this guy have? Boom, boom, boom. Nice. I mean, legitimately, we just did over 1,000 damage in that. Yes. It's really... Like, those two are combining for 1,000 a turn. Finally. So he did have to buff up the army a lot, but then it was pretty freaking strong. Alright, what do we get for all that? A dry ether. And that was the Mega Elixir. So now you can't go back and farm the bosses. Stupid. Guess so. We have to. Alright, what time is it? Do we have time to run it once more, or is it a little bit... Alright, let's see how fast we can now run it without screwing around. Let's run it one more, start to finish. Let's save. Okay. You have to run it however many times. Alright, this is the linear path. Oh, they do open back up, though. So now, we do want to run that. That's good. We want that second Elven Cape. That's great. Cool. But we have to do this dungeon twice more. That's so lame. Okay. Oh, man. So, I guess maybe the order is different? That's good, though. Let's get this one out of the way fast. Because the others were all fine. Easy. Okay. Alright, if looking at this map again, how did it work? Okay, we just go... There should be a chest right away, and then we run all the way to the end and go left to get that chest. But yeah, okay. Don't go above. I got it. Ignore that. Because if we can come out of this with a second Elven Cape, that's dope. Oh. I mean, I want... There's another thing here, too. There was a second chest. That's good. Ow. I want to see... I mean, for her, she's not even really using magic. Yeah, Gleekon! 4 HP, 14 MP, strength. He is stronger. Oh, so he gains 14 MP now. Gleezy, 6 HP, 18 MP. She's tougher. So that's good because now, once we go back and rest up, he'll be able to actually cast one of his magics. So that's good. I mean, I guess whatever. You think about it, it's not that bad. These fights are kind of annoying, but we started like right at 8:30ish, so let's see how long it takes us to run this whole dungeon for real. And then screw it, you know what? Maybe we do run the whole stupid thing. So we should be getting close to having the other two level up also. Which is good, because that means we will have unlocked level 7 magic, which that was our, ostensibly, that was our main goal for coming in here. That, the Gleebone, 3 HP, 10 MP, he's better at running. Good for him. Okay. Yeah, these mandatory fights are just dumb. Oh, but that's, you know what, that's why they are mobs. Then you can't run from them. Not that we even need to. That's what makes this place lame, is we could have gladly come and farmed this much earlier in the game, and we should have. That would have been game-changing for our poor people. Alright, Gleeman, 27 HP, and now he gets 14 MP, agility, intelligence, stam, so... Good. Alright, this is really the only spot where we have to make our way over for a chest. Ugh. Actually, you know what? This is... Yeah, I just gotta stop being lazy and start doing that every time. I really think it's gonna make things faster. Except on this fight. Beautiful. That ninja, crushing it. His damage is grid. So the chests on this floor, they're gone. Alright, so this floor, the one with the good chests, did not come back. So now we know we don't have to go hunting for the chest, though. Save us a little bit of time. If we see chests cool, we'll open them, but otherwise, it looks like we're not going to be able to get the Elven Cloak. The secondary one, at least not in this dungeon. So that's good. So I think we go, you know what? We go take the Merilith dungeon out too. After this dungeon, we'll go... where are we at? So, yeah, this one, we keep going. We go to the second junction to the left. Got it. So that's the first junction to the left. Okay. Come on. Yeah, you gotta loop. This is where you gotta loop all the way around. These guys are so easy that... We could have gone either way, because I think they can each kill them. Yeah, and we really need some XP because 39 to get our level 8 magic? That's lame. And we are going to come out with that Bard's Tunic. I don't know who can wear that. Maybe the ninja could do it? I don't know that our wizards can wear it. Maybe. Okay, so far it's been... I would... yeah, I mean, I'm just curious how long it's going to take us to do the run. It's taken us 6 minutes so far, and we're probably a little more than halfway through. What do we do here? We got to go up. Then over. Up but not out. Yeah, for these lame, boring, low money, low XP fights. I should probably just enjoy it while it lasts, because I can't believe I went and fought the wrong boss. Idiot. Didn't even save before I fought the boss. Oh, should've used my items. Dang it. Because she's not gonna kill. She's worthless. I mean, the good thing is that if we ever even start getting low on magic, like she is... Where am I? Oh yeah, we keep going across on this one. Yeah. Almost there. And then, so I guess we're gonna do the... It looks like the floors then just come in random order. You still have to do the floors no matter what, but they're gonna just be random? I don't know. Seems kind of dumb. Like, why? What's the point? What do they think they're doing? Do they think I'm, like, gonna get in a tizzy because they switched the order of the floors? Like... But this is that Game Boy version. And I think it's nothing compared to... Oh, look. One of the... Vampire. So that must be one of the only ones we haven't gotten yet. Like, I think we'll come across whatever. By doing it so many times, we will eventually strip this place of its items. But we've gotten everything good. Well, I think there's something. I don't know what it is, but... If you look at this list at the top, there is... I don't know what Kempogi is. Also, what is Black Cowl? Elven Cloak we already got. So those two might actually be good. So when we get to the other floor, they're not on this floor, but when we get to those other floors, maybe they're... I don't know what they are. So I guess we'll have to check those to see. And this is gonna be a double fight. Oh, I did defend. Dumb. My hope was we could finish it in about 15 minutes, so I think we're gonna be... I don't think we're gonna hit that. So what we'll do is we'll come back and run it one more time on the next episode, because we're gonna need to get... I mean, I think we're gonna want Kotetsu for a ninja for now. Gosh. 2 of them? What did he wander around down there? And... oh, we got a preemptive strike on these 2 Gloom Widows. So I think so. So I think probably we'll spend half of our episode doing this, and then I'll actually probably switch over and we'll go do the fire one. Since we're going to need to try to get as close to 39 as possible. I don't want... Alright, so yeah, here we are now on the 3rd floor. Maybe we find a chest, maybe we don't. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep walking. There's a tree, but it's a single tree. More of these crappers. I'm guessing it kind of loops around forever. Maybe we got lucky last time. See another tree. They sneak attacked me. Eight hits. There we go. There is another chest. Come on. So no, every run of this is probably going to be more like half an hour. Honestly, this is the only other floor I was worried about. Protect Drake. Okay, so this looks like we want it. Really? It looks like we want to go north. Okay. Got it. Okay. Look, we got another chest. Silver apple. This one was... yeah, we want to go straight across. And this is the B floor. Where are we at? This floor. Really? Well, I guess I'll check. I guess we'll go down and check to see, are those other chests down there? Because this is the silver apple. Oh, the silver apple floor is the floor with the Elven Cloak. So if we really can double that up, that'd be awesome. Ether. No. Bummer. Okay. I mean, you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Ah, look, she blocked it with the cloak. That's the first time I've seen that. She kind of threw that little elven cloak in front of herself. Pretty cool. Okay. This is now the 4th floor. The 5th floor. Alright, if we go to the southwest, we did Ahriman. We go to southeast, that's Echidna. That's also a terrible one. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, see, they're letting you know like this is a closed type. We are gonna do Hellfire Chasm too. Max chests. Starting point in the desert, random. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we might as well go do all 4 bosses, right? Who cares? So let's do... And to just really inspire me to do that, we're gonna hit this guy up. You've done well to come this far, but you will go no further. Okay, let's go ahead and fully... Oh. Like that's from an old one. Alright. Nope. Let's get her with the healing staff. He will start by... hasting. Okay. No, why would you do that? You freaking kidding me? And I forgot to save state. I'm a freaking idiot. Why am I so dumb and I don't learn? Can you answer me that? Nice, she blocked with her cape. I like that. Now I gotta worry about healing him. With the maximum Kiraga spell. Thank goodness. She's... Okay. Yikes. Okay, now she's gonna start with that. Now we need that temper. I mean, as we saw before, we were rocking 1,000. Now he was healing himself. Oh my gosh. Again? So stupid. Love that. Why are they doing this to my knight? And what a waste of magic every time. Please, please miss. Thank gosh. Ridiculous. He's just gonna cast that every freaking time? Thank goodness that she healed him already. Look at that. That was a nice hit. Juicy hit. Okay. Come on, don't do it. Yes. We're not falling for your dumb earthquake no mo. Good. Okay. Yes. So that one, he felt like he died a little bit faster. So he was very similar to the other guy. He never stopped to heal though, and he just did a lot more earthquakes, so we got an X potion from it. Okay. Come on. So it took 20 minutes. 20 minutes to run that whole dungeon with a few quests. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, so that's actually pretty good, you know? All together, not a lot of XP. We've hit one. What time are we at right now? Yeah, I'm not going to run it again. So next time we play, we're going to run that dungeon twice more. And then we will we'll go and get our level... our spells from Gaia, our level 7 magic, but we won't be able to get level 8 magic yet. If we have the money, we'll also go down to Onron and explore that. But before we move on, we're going to go ahead and grind out the Fire Shrine too. If you look here, there's the Hellfire Chasm. We already saw that, so we're going to... that's up there on the Dragon Isle, so we're going to get that one done. We can't do the other two yet because they're not open, but now that I see how it works and that I feel pretty confident, I think we can handle fighting the other ones as well. So if we just look at a couple other things, for instance, the... what's Kempogi? So let's look up FF1 Kempogi. It's a cloth armor, so that's actually good. So we do want this one. It is... oh, it's also known as the Black Belt Gi. It's a great piece of armor. Oh, but maybe... I see. The ninja can wear it. I want to see... not Final Fantasy 3. Alright, so let's... actually, you know what we should... I wish it was alphabetical. Why? Why would this not be... What's the rhyme or reason? The Bard's Tunic is nice because that's one of the ones we're gonna get from our stuff. I can't even... there we go. That one makes you immune to silence. Anyone can wear it. And it gives you a bonus to evasion to 24 armor. So that's probably better than any current robes that we have on, so it will be nice for now, and that immune to silence is just a nice little perk. The Kenpogi is going to be right at that level, actually a little better. That also gives you a strength and stamina, but it's only usable by the ninja, so I don't know that I'm going to actually be using it above the armor that my ninja can wear right now. When I find this Kenpogi. So Kenpogi we want to find. So actually, we want to grind this out. We want to get the Kenpogi. We also, I'm sure, we want the Black Cowl. And if I can get another Elven Cloak, great. So... yeah. So good to know. We want to do these dungeons, and we want to check for treasures each time. Got it. All right, cool, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. Thank you so much. We did great work today, and we will continue to do so on our next episode next week of Lore of Final Fantasy. This one's in the pipe, 5x5.